Welcome to Fit and Bold, where we promote healthy lifestyles. I'm your host, Lakita Goins. Today, we're going to learn about heart disease. This is so important because the Centers for Disease Control says that heart disease is the leading cause of death among Americans. So they also say that every 34 seconds, someone has a heart attack. So we're aiming today to make people more aware so we can lower their number. Today, we're going to talk about certain factors that can indicate higher risk. And if everyone has a basic awareness of heart disease, it can help. So we have Dr. Douangkesone here from UAMS, Area Health Education Center. How are you today, doctor?
Good.
Okay, so first I want to talk about coronary heart disease. Can you tell us what it is?
Yes, ma'am. Coronary artery disease is basically a heart disease where the blood vessels to the heart start getting clogged up and causing problems. You could look at it in a way of, let's say, a motor. A motor requires gasoline through a line to get to the motor. If that gasoline line is clogged up, you're not going to get, any gasoline to the engine, and the engine, as your heart, will not work very well.
Okay, and can you tell us what are some of the symptoms of coronary heart disease?
Well, some of the symptoms are chest pain, pressure, heaviness. Some people say they feel like a gorilla sitting on their chest, pain to the shoulder, neck, shortness of breath, if I didn't say that already. Those are common, very common signs and symptoms.
Okay, now what causes it?
Okay, what causes this is this. I have actually a model of like a vessel.
Okay.
A normal vessel looks, I'm not sure that your viewers can see this, looks like this. It's very clean.
Okay.
Nothing's blocking it. But as you age and as you eat fatty food and not take good care of yourself, your vessels will start getting a little more closed off and more closed off.
Oh, wow.
And then where it's very not the lumen of it, there's not much room there for blood to flow through.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
And I don't know if you want to show your viewers or...
Yeah, that I can see, if you can see from how blocked that one is versus this original one.
And the original one is when you're healthy, taking good care of yourself.
Right, and this is when you start having the serious problems.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so does genetics play a role in coronary heart disease?
It's a risk factor, definitely.
Okay.
People with family members that have heart attack at a younger age, especially your immediate family members, brother, sister, father, mothers, anyone like that that has a heart attack and at an earlier age put you at a greater risk. And so we have to monitor you and watch you closely to make sure you don't have that problem in the future.
If you come in and your artery looks like that one you just showed us.
Yes, ma'am.
I know treatment varies from patient to patient, but what is some basic, can you give us a general idea of what treatment options are?
Treatment options are, let's say we start kind of early, lifestyle modification, diet, not eating a lot of fatty food, well-balanced meals, with a lot of greens. It's very important, and it's more important than most people realize, okay?
Right.
Can't go out to McDonald's. I hate, that's a sponsor. But you can't go to McDonald's, Burger King, KFC, and expect that to be a healthy diet. You have to eat at home, eat at home, spend time with your family. I mean, it's a great way of, the healthier you eat, the healthier your body is. You are what you eat, it's, the saying goes. Another thing you could do is exercise. When we say exercise, we mean more of a cardiovascular type exercise. You have to have your heart rate high. You can't, we tell patients to go walking, but when we say walk, we don't mean you just relax, walk, the distance. We want you want you to feel your heart and feel it really going boom, 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 beating 135, 145 beats per minute, so that you are burning fat, and trying to get rid of some of these excess of clots and fat that you have,
Right.
Obesity is a risk factor, and this will help you lose weight. And not only that, feel better and great for your self-esteem.
Right. So can you touch on arterial fibrillation for us?
Okay, atrial fibrillation is basically, another word for it is just abnormal heartbeat, okay? rhythm of the heart. It usually occurs in the upper chamber of your heart. You have 4 chambers, and it's usually the upper chamber, which is the atrium, okay? It usually beats like this, like a good heart would just contract, beat properly, but with the fib, it's just kind of like that, okay? It's kind of like a spasm. When you have these issues, you would feel like your heart just fluttering or feel, that's what patients say, is that they feel some kind of abnormal beat in their heart, okay?
Right.
Or maybe their heart feel like it might skip or whatnot. With atrial fib, it's a risk that if you keep having atrial fib, you can actually form a clot there. Your heart's not contracting very well, so you have a pool of blood that stays in that chamber, and that pool of blood will clot up. And once if the heart starts beating properly, that clot can break off and go places it probably shouldn't.
Right. Okay. And so, how is that treated?
That's treated, well, we have antiarrhythmic drugs that you can use. But the important thing is when someone has chronic AFib, we want to make sure they're, most importantly, anticoagulated, where we thin out their blood so they don't have that clot.
Right.
Okay. The clot's really dangerous because, again, if it breaks off and it goes somewhere, you have a stroke, or whatnot, okay?
Right. But you gave us some really important information. It's just living healthy, and also see your doctor when you think you have an issue going on.
Yes, ma'am. Very important. It's very important to develop a great, strong relationship with your doctor. The more you talk to your doctor, the more comfortable you are, the more he knows about you, the more he knows the appropriate management for you.
Right.
It's no point in me writing a prescription for someone for a medication they can't afford or they don't like taking.
Right.
You know, as part of that relationship, so I can know that what you're capable of taking or want to take, and what I can do for you to make sure we're compliant.
Well, thank you so much, Dr. Douangkesone. You've helped me so much today, and I hope we've helped someone in our audience today. So when we return, we're going to give you our Fit and Bold healthy recipe pick. So stay tuned.
There's a crisis in the Horn of Africa. Actually, there are 3 crises. The worst drought in 60 years, the worst famine in 20, and nonstop violence. But there's hope, because saving lives doesn't take a lot. It just takes a lot of us. Text a donation of $10 and do more than donate. Forward the facts to everyone you know. Forward from the site, on Facebook, and on Twitter. We are the relief.
See where the good goes at goodgoes.org.
When some people struggle with their mortgage payments, they become frozen, petrified. Not knowing what to do, they do nothing. But the people who do something, the people who take action, are far more likely to get the most positive outcome. Making home affordable is a free government program. Call now to talk one-on-one with a housing expert about the options that are right for you. Real help, real answers, right now.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Welcome back to Fit and Bold. Today we've been learning about heart health. And a large part of keeping your heart healthy is eating healthy and knowing which foods to eat. So we have Chef Cokima Johnson here. He's the executive chef at UAPB for Thompson Hospitality. He's going to give us our Fit and Bold recipe pick. So what do you have for us today, Chef?
Well, today I have for you guys is a heart-healthy salsa recipe. The reason why I like this recipe because it has 4 key ingredients, and as we go through them, I'll explain everything and how they help you.
Okay, so what's our ingredient list?
Our ingredient list, we're going to start out with 3 medium-sized tomatoes, 1/2 of a diced onion, 1 jalapeno, a half of red bell pepper diced, 2 cloves of garlic, a juice from 1 lemon, and a half a bunch of cilantro. And we also want to add a couple teaspoons of olive oil.
Okay, and I see you have everything already cut up. It smells great. So I guess you gonna make it for us today?
We're gonna make it here right live in the studio.
Okay, well, let's go.
All right. So first off, we're gonna start out with the tomatoes, which have already pre-diced. And the reason why I say I like tomatoes, they have a key antioxidant we call lycopene, which is good to help protect your cells.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Next, we're gonna go to the garlic. I'm gonna add the 2 cloves of garlic that's diced up already. Sorry about that.
Okay.
And garlic is a natural blood thinner, so it helps to get that blood pumping and keep it going through your heart, which is always a good thing.
Right.
All right. We're gonna go with red bell peppers.
Now, why the red bell peppers?
And the jalapenos. The red bell pepper and the jalapenos, which are the part of the chili family, they help protect blood vessels.
Okay.
And it's a key ingredient in there that helps protect the blood vessels.
So salsa is just full of healthy foods.
And we got one other key ingredient in here, which is a little olive oil I'm gonna add in there. Olive oil is one of the better oils for you because it's full with omega-3 fatty acids.
Okay.
The last 3 ingredients that I'm gonna add is just for flavor. Onion, which is an aromatic vegetable, which adds flavor to the air.
Okay.
All right, gonna add the lemon juice, 1 lemon.
Okay.
And we're gonna add the cilantro, which is already diced.
Okay, now this actually stands right in point with what I've been learning about heart health. I want our audience to know that the brighter colored foods are usually heart healthy. So get your tomatoes, your peppers, get your apples and oranges and other fruits because bright colors are a good thing. And as usual, we also want to remind them too to always consult your physician or nutritionist before embarking on any new recipe because they may have something specific for your heart health. And also, you want to consider any food allergies. So are you just stirring this? How long, do you know how long? Is it a certain time frame?
No, once you mix it up, it'll be ready to go. Right here, I want to remind you guys to stay away from the trans fats. That's the reason why I use olive oil. It's better to use polyunsaturated oils and monounsaturated oils.
Trans fat causes more cholesterol build, and if our audience, just to remind you, our cholesterol is what causes buildup in your arteries, and it can cause blockage. So we definitely don't want any blockage. So that's a very good point you made. And just gonna load it up and serve it.
Serve it. I have some multi-grain chips here, which adds fiber to your diet.
Okay.
Instead of the processed white flour or unbleached flour that helps close your arteries.
They have such a rich color.
Yes, the brighter the color on your foods, your leafy greens, the healthier it's gonna be for you.
Right. And vegetables and fruits have lower calorie intake than most meats.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I can just dive right in?
Dive right in.
All right.
All right. have a spoon here for you to
I'm
help
having
you
trouble
out.
picking it up. Okay. I can't wait to taste it. This is so great. The chips are good, audience. You don't lose any flavor with it. And our salsa is excellent, Chef Johnson.
Just one more key thing. If you want to make your own chips at home, you can buy corn tortillas from the store and just take them and cut them and put them in the oven to bake them rather than fry them to give you a more healthy option.
Oh, save some money too.
Exactly.
Because tortilla chips are kind of expensive, so many of us are on the budget. So that is such useful information. I want to thank you so much today, Chef. I'm going to eat the rest of this salsa. I hope I don't have to share it with you.
No, you can enjoy.
When we return, we're going to give our Fit and Bold exercises, because to fully live healthy, you have to exercise, eat right, and be aware. So stay tuned.
Up, college is hard. Down, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education.
Right up here.
So every year I take promising high schoolers on a college tour
Lights there, darks there.
to show them that higher education means a brighter future.
My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
You can be a reader, tutor, or mentor too. Take the pledge at liveunited.org/volunteer.
Do you wear this?
Thanks. You believe this guy?
Are you trying to start a wildfire?
Sorry. Pass the honey? 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Your life is an open book. At the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, you can take advantage of scholarship opportunities and acclaimed academics with undergraduate and graduate programs tailored to achieve your plans. Learn from dedicated faculty and be challenged to reach your full potential. Get involved in campus life with student activities that add value to your character and give distinction to your collegiate experience. Become a part of the Golden Lion story at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, where you'll be proud to be.
Separate raw meats from other foods by using different cutting boards. 3,000 Americans will die from food poisoning this year. Keep your family safer. Check your steps at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome back to Fit and Bold. Today we've been learning about heart disease, and now it's time to exercise. We want to remind our audience to always consult with their doctor before engaging upon any new exercise regimen. We're here today with Coach Roger Totten. He's the Strength and Conditioning Coach for UAPB Athletics. What are you going to teach us today, Coach?
First, thank you for coming over and visiting us today. We're going to talk about stretching today because it's very important. Most people, when they start lifting weight, they forget about stretching. It's very important to stretch correctly, and that's what we're going to talk about this morning.
All right. Thank you, Coach. We're ready to exercise.
Good morning again. Here we're going to throw it off with stretching, which we feel like it's very, very important to loosen your heart up, getting the blood circulating more. We got some of our former basketball players doing volunteer work during the summer, working out, former athletes as well. We got Miss Thompson as well, so we're ready to go. We got Coach Proctor here. Come on in, Coach. He's going to help me out a little bit, assist me and point out certain things with a great track guy here and very familiar with weights as well. So we get ready to start. First, we're going to start with arm rotation, get the hard move. First, let's start arm rotation. Get good shoulder loose. It's very important we start with the arm, because that's what we do as we start going, get your heart start popping. Loosen it up, get good rotation. Roll your shoulder, because we're going to do a little lightweight with our lightweight this morning, so gotta get that part. One thing in stretching is doing it, stretching before you lift weight. You have to make sure you stretch the area that you're gonna be lifting. All right, let's change up, go backwards, other way forward. There we go. Good turn. It's very important as you loosen up. You're gonna be doing that with good turns. These are good turns here. Loosen it up. All right, because we're gonna do some shoulder work this morning. All right, next stop, let's go on the floor. On the floor, everybody on the floor on your back. We're gonna do also with little weights on our legs. It's very important. We start to stretch your lower back. We're going to do a little squat in here, we're going to do some things. turning. So it's very important to squeeze the lower back. Here we go, class, here we go. Right leg all the way over. Shoulders stay flat, right leg all the way over. Here what we're doing is stretching the lower back. It's very important as you go through the exercise, you put your lower back in here. It's very important and reach it forward, you can go as you go. And all right, change it over, change it over, keep your back flat to the floor. When you're doing, when your back is flat to the floor, you put all these things on your lower back. You cannot roll over, you won't get a good, very good flat. The leg got to be very pointed out here, toes pointed as well. Good job right here, that's good. That's good, it's job right here. I'll let you roll over, get on your stomach, roll over on your stomach. All we're doing our stomach is our lower back. We're now going to demonstrate how important your lower back is. All right, face this way, face the camera this way, there we go. Up on your lower back, push up on your lower back, there we go. This is very, very important. Because once you finish all living weight doing a squat, we'll do it in a few minutes, your back will be the first thing the tail going to tighten up. So you got to get a very good example of spinning the lower back like she's doing right here. Shoulders up square, lower back, drop to the floor, and then maintain on the floor. That's a very good example. Okay? Relax on the floor, everybody on your feet. Now you're going to walk it up. There we go. Now, as we finish this here, the most important thing to get started, now you got to be very astute about what you're doing. We're going to do 5 jumping jacks, 5 jump jacks. Set. Good job. Good and loose and stretch. Now you're ready to go. Great. Now your heart is pumping. Now you're ready to go into the exercise. All right, now we're getting ready to go into your thought using our weight. As you see here, we got 10-pound weight, something a little heavier. We got Ms. Thompson, she's very special, which is a weight ball. A lot of times you don't have weights at home. You go to Walmart, those sold at Walmart, anywhere you can get those, a weight ball. First one thought we're going to have with the shoulders. Okay? We're going to put the weight above your shoulders. We're just going to go straight up, always getting a good stance in living weight, bending knee that's flexible enough. There you go, Ms. Thompson. Get down here, put your weight in front, put the weight above your head. We work on our shoulder first. Just bring it down. Straight up, bring it down. The top of your weight. There you go. With this here, you can see she's working on the triceps. And more women want to talk about the word about the weights here. We work on all these up in here. And you go. This is what we're talking about with our shoulder. This is a good technique right here. Good and square, back and square and everything. This is perfect. All shoulder, you see one great form. This is what you get to guys when you start working weights in here like this here. Very good, very good. This is what we call working our shoulder and our back, tricep areas, and our arms. Do what we're doing. Okay, next station, good, that's a good job. Next what we want to do is, we want to talk about a little the legs. It's very important in this here. All this is all about heart. Take the weights out in front and just turn. Just turn right to left, and you're working on this in here. Just keep going right to left, there you go. Very simple. Extend your elbow, it's very important that the elbow needs to lock out. There we go, good. Good workout. That's a good workout. See how they sweating, get ready to go. That's perfect. Remain good formation, good technique as well. Good, good, good job. That's working on that. Now we're going to do something similar with our legs. We know we stretch our lower back, so now it's very important to show how you're going to use your leg weight. Now we're going to do squats here. With the ball, you can do the same thing with the ball. You're going to just go down, just straight to the floor with the ball, and come straight up. Okay? And as you lay, as you know, it makes keep your back straight, and chin up, going straight down. Set, down. All right, down, let's straight up, working on our legs. There we go, good. Good. Now what we're doing is very simple and it's very simple. You can do something at home. This is something you can do at home as well. It's not take a whole lot, but it keeps your heart pumping, not very strange. They're very good. This is a perfect technique what Mr. Jones doing. You know, he's been living weight for a long time, so he's got a great idea of how it should look. That is perfect there. Same thing here with Mr. Thomas. Doing great, Mr. Thomas. On that body, got to keep them heel flat on the floor. There we go. Good job, everybody. Great job. Great job. Good. Now, stop. All right, now, same thing. You got to put the weight to your side. Got to put the weight there to the side. Now, when you finish, it's very important to do a light stretching exercise once you finish your weight. Okay? Now you've done a grab what you need to do. Now we'll go back to what we started from the arm rotation. Loosen up. Just never go back to it. Now we're closing it out. Now you get your blood back circulating your arm. Good rotation. Back there with Hagen. Rotate your arm back there because you're going to be still. You're going to be very tight. You don't finish. Great. Change up. Go another way. There we go. Good job. Just keep your heart pumping. Do a little, get 100. I guarantee. Put 10 years on your life. Great job, great job. All right, now stop. You loosen up your back a little bit, put your hands on the hip. You're gonna roll right like this here. Bring the lower back up, just finished. Gotta maintain that. You gotta make sure you get that done. Because you're gonna be tired, you know, and the more you can't get out of bed. All right, turn the other way. Other way. There we go. There we go. Good job. Great job. We're gonna stop on that. We're always gonna finish where we start from with 5 jumping jacks before we end. 1, 2, 3, go. On through the woods, give me a good clap. 1, 2, 3. Good job.
That was a great workout. If you want to be more involved, Black and Gold Fit and Bold has a line dancing class from August 6th to October 8th from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. The beginners class is on Tuesday and Thursday, and the advanced class is on Monday and Wednesday. For more information, contact 575-8863 or 575-8646. We have a wonderful testimony from Ralph Owens in the Office of Student Leadership and Development. He started working out a month and a half ago at JRMC, lifting weights and walking, and he's also eating healthier. He's lost 15 pounds already. If he can do it, anyone can do it. Living healthy is a lifestyle journey, and be happy in your journey. Get fit and be bold.